Q&A. No, done, shrink. Start. Okay, no, we started back. Welcome in. Thank you all for the like already. Welcome into the show. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to be talking tonight about how to make sure, that you know when something's messed up with you guys. How to know your body, Welcome in, Zoe and Kat. Yeah, it's late, BMC. Sorry, brother. We went to out to eat. So we went to a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, sorry it's so late, everybody. But I told y'all 2 videos a day, so I'm popping on here for a little while. But we're going to talk about knowing your body, guys. Knowing how to be able to tell when something's wrong with you, when you need to be able to go to the hospital or not, things like that. What's the feel good, man? Just everything's the feel good. I don't know, BMC. I can't remember. What's up, cowboy? We're going to wait about 5 minutes like we normally do, so we got about another 3 more minutes to go, and then we're going to start the show, everybody. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you would, please stop on in, say hi, give us a good little like, give us a good little chit-chat, and we can start the show, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Till then, we're going to have a quick little hangout. Because I'm basically going to talk about our subject tonight. And then, guys, I got to let y'all go because all my medications are going to knock me out. Yeah, I really should, man. I got to remember their stations, BMC. What is up, my Jin Jin? Hi, baby. Welcome into the show. All right, now it's a show. Now it's a party. We got the lovely Jin Jin in here. So, guys, don't forget, go check her out at JenHolder976. Go check her out on her channel. She's got a wonderful little station where she talks about Christianity. She talks about country music. She talks about NASCAR, coloring, all kinds of wonderful things. Cowboy doing the dab. Nice, relaxing, relaxing. Yeah, we getting the Jin Jin in the house. Like Penguin. Yeah, probably, man. I got you there, BMC. It sucks that Penguin doesn't come in anymore. That's unfortunate. But welcome in, everybody. We've actually got 8 people in the show right now, so I'm probably going to go on ahead and start my little spiel. All right, guys? So, knowing your body, what does that mean? And I'm not talking about fetishes or something like that. I mean knowing your body physically. What does that mean? It means being enough in touch with yourself to be able to know when something's right or wrong. If you feel good, you feel good. And guys, being in touch with your body also means your mind as well. So this is also including your mental state, guys. Because a large part of this is mental state. One of the biggest parts about having a healthy life is having a healthy mental state. And mine's getting better, even though I'm a schizophrenic. Mine's getting better. I strive every day to try to improve on myself. Do I always succeed? No. Do I try? Yes. What's up, everybody? $1.99 for members. Alrighty, I'm buy membership tomorrow. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I got my memberships ready to go. Hello, Tam. Any advice for wrist stability while... Man, come on. Don't be that way. Let go. Yes. So when it comes down to knowing about, being able to tell if something's wrong or not, guys, if you start to feel sick, like you start to get tired all the time, stuff like that, something's bugging you. Go on ahead and check yourself out. Go get you a checkup real quick. You know, guys, you might be surprised because I've seen a lot of cases down here because we've got a lot of them cranky old men. It's like, I'll go to the hospital when it's time to go to the hospital. Meaning he gonna go to the hospital when he drops, you know, and we've got a lot of people around here like that. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. And I'll tell you this, it makes it rough on us because we'll go for a while feeling a lot of pain before we finally decide to be like, no, I need to go get checked out. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. You might as well go on ahead and go get checked out immediately. If your shoulder's bothering you, go get it looked at. If you bumped your head, go get it looked at. If you got something as simple as you got yourself a broken pinky toe, you know, which we've all been there when we thought we broke our pinky toe, smacking it on something, you know, stubbing your toe, you know, jumping up and down like, I broke it. You know, if you think you did, go get it checked out, man. You know, even if it's something small, like you jam your finger, you may have dislocated it, or you may have pinched a nerve. Or in one case, a friend of mine just, you know, took and jammed his finger and pinched an artery in his finger. Well, not an artery, a blood vessel. And that was bad. His finger started to lose circulation and started to get numb all the time. Joe Short, thank you very much, man. It costs money, yeah, $1.99 to be a foot soldier. You know, that's the lowest I could go was $1.99, guys. I tried to go lower, but it wouldn't let me go any smaller. I was trying to make it to where it was literally 99 cents to start out to be a member. So it's just once a month, you know, guys. So I tried to keep it as low as possible because I know everybody has bills. The only ones that are expensive is those who want to be a king and a queen. If you want to be a king or a queen, you got to spend $20, you know. Oh, you talk about doctors. No, dude, doctors were expensive. What's up, O'Doyle? You know, the doctor cost me $500. He's going to be costing me $500 and something dollars. You know, doctors' bills are rather ridiculous, and I do understand that. You know, but like my friend's subject right now, constantly sick. You know, constantly being sick. He needs to go get checked out. He needs to go to a doctor, you know, see what's wrong with his stomach. Maybe he's got ulcers or something. They're making him sick all the time. Did you watch Game of Thrones? Just started watching it. I've watched a good chunk of Game of Thrones, but I haven't finished it. What's up, cowboy? How much it costs to be in your book? It don't cost anything to be in my book, man. Just describe a character. Send me his description right here, and I'll throw him in there. Might just be a cameo, but your character will be there. Good to see you too, O'Doyle. Nice. Yeah, and that is one thing about me. If you want a character in my novel, simply let me know, and I'll give you a cameo. There might be my own little spin on him, but I'll give you a quick little cameo in my novel. And I'll even sit there in the back of the book and write down your name and everything like that and be like, this is dedicated to this person. So that way you get actual credit for your name and for your design. But yeah, that's something I was thinking about doing. But let's get back on the subject here real quick about making sure that you know what's $1 for a character. I might. I don't know yet. I might. That's a good idea. Yep. That's a good one. But back to where I was getting at, though, guys. So yeah, you know how sometimes you know somebody better than they know themselves. You can just see them walking around. You know they don't feel good, and you're just like, man, you can go to the doctor. No, I'm fine. And then you find out later on that person really wasn't fine. They really had a problem. You know, guys, that's what I'm getting at. If you know your own body and you know that you're feeling bad, go to the deadgum hospital. That's what they're there for. If you can't pay the bill, give them $10 a month. They have to take a payment. You know, give them $10 a month and be like, eat it. Oh, I know. That's a good idea, actually, BMC. $1 for a character is not a bad idea. I might actually do that, man. You know, you got some smarts on your head there, BMC. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Definitely. Thank you for the 5 likes. Let's get a quick scald going on real quick. All righty. Scald for 5 likes. All right. So remember, guys, if you want to scald, you want to shout out, just simply let me know. I'll literally give you a shout out, or I'll give you a scald to any kind of achievement you got going on or anything like that. Otherwise, we do a scald every 5 people, every 5 likes, you know. So that's just basically how it's going to work. I'm actually sitting down at this point in time, and I was going to take the weekend, but I was just too excited. I'm actually going to be sitting down, and I'm going to be writing out rules for the channel and times and everything like that. Nice. What's up, Zoe and Cat? What's with the skull and crossbones? Kitty face. Meow. Anyway, so thank you all for joining. You know, give me one moment. I drank a lot of sweet tea. Don't you love it when you're in a hurry and somebody stops you and they're like, this will just take a moment? Oh my gosh. My dad's like, this will just take a minute. I need to talk to you about something. Oh, what's wrong there, Jin Jin? What you got on your mind, baby? What's up, Jenny? Oh, okay. I got you, Jenny. Thank you for showing up anyway. You know, thank you guys. I know it's late. I'm probably going to be just doing a 30-minute live tonight, you know, but yeah, guys, back to knowing your body, guys. If you step on, because nobody knows you better than you. So like say, let's say you roll your ankle, you know, to everybody else, you rolled your ankle, but to you, it feels like something worse, which guys, I have seen people get a hairline fracture from rolling their ankle. I have literally witnessed it. It happened to my sister. So, you know, and she was a sports player. Her ankle just happened to twist the right way when she twisted it. And it put a hairline fracture in her ankle because she couldn't understand why it had been a week and she was still walking funny. You know, so we took her to the doctor and he's like, it's fractured. You know, so she knew something was wrong with her, but she was just refusing to go. You know what I mean? So she found out the hard way that, she should have went in the first place. Oh, I'm sorry, my Jin Jin. I'm so sorry, baby. I'll talk to you about it here in a little while. Probably when we wake up, Jin Jin. Okay? We'll have a good conversation about it, baby. But anyway, guys, we've got about 15 and a half minutes left. So if you want to pop on in, say hi. We're only doing 30 minutes tonight because it is so late. And I do like to try to at least call my Jin Jin. And on top of that, my medication will actually start to knock me out here in a little bit. You know, so it's actually going to start making me go, you know, unfortunately, when it's in my system for about an hour is when it really starts to kick in. And they recently raised my sleeping medication aid up a little higher than what it was. So when it finally kicks in, it kicks in kind of hard. But you know that's the price you pay whenever you have nightmares and insomnia. All right, my Jin Jin. That gives us more time anyway. We'll see you later, Cowboys. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, guys, I think I just came on a little too late tonight. But, I mean, heck, I was hungry. It was Chinese food, and I wasn't passing it up. That's my favorite food is Chinese food. I went and had me some General Tso's. I had me some orange chicken. I had me some hibachi, hibachi pork. Oh, man, I had me a smorgasbord. I had me a smorgasbord. I even had some good old sushi. I love sushi. What's up, Jay Jones? How you doing, brother? Yeah, thank you, Zoe. Yeah, I popped on just a little extra late tonight, and I think that's going to actually kind of kick me in the butt a little bit, but that's okay. We can recover from it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the official day back. Everybody's very first day back on something like this, especially when you work, from home and you can set up your own schedule and everything. Everybody's first day back's a little, okay, I'll get back into it. But you got to build up that motivation to push yourself back into it. That's the only problem, because I got a sense of completion whenever I hit monetization. It made me feel proud of myself, because it was a good accomplishment, and so now it's just like, okay, you can slow down, and my brain's like, no, you need to keep up. This is your job, so yeah, a little torn. Just made it back from Colorado. All right, 53 degrees hotter here in southern Oklahoma than it was in the mountains. Oh, nice. Courtney down. It wasn't a rash. I pulled a muscle doing training, and it caused inflammation. So, yeah, that sucked. I pulled a testicle. Yeah, I didn't know you could pull a muscle and your testicle at the same time, but apparently you can. So that's what happened to me. That's why I'm on some pretty good pain meds. What's up, sweet country? Right. This side over here, everybody. My right side. Oh, and it was bad. What's up, cowboy? Yeah, I slipped on slick grass and almost did the splits. And by the next day, it was just, it was painful. None much there, sweet country. But yeah, everybody, welcome on in. Welcome in. What's up? Nothing much. We're going to be on for about another 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes. And then we got a skedoodle, guys. All right, Jay Jones, see you in a little while, man. And on duty, are you military? You can tell me next time. But let us know if you're military, man. If that's the case, man, you got a special place here. I wish she could. Oh, I like the way you think, Courtney. I wish she could, man. Oh, gosh. Woo. Yeah, definitely. LMAO for sure. Oh, man. So, guys, yeah, don't forget, go check out my Jin Jin. Former infantry army, now a police captain. All right, Jay Jones. Everybody, let's give Jay Jones a round of applause. Let's give him all the praise we can. This man right here fought for our country, and now he still protects it to this day. So that man right there deserves every bit of respect you actually have to give. Thank you so much for every sacrifice you've ever done. Because I know it's not a service, it's a sacrifice. And I know that. So, man, thank you so much. All right, you have a good night, Zoe and Kat. What's wrong, my Jin Jin? What's wrong, my baby? Why you cry? No problem, Jay Jones. We'll make sure that you're one of the most treasured people here on the show. All right, guys, we got 10 minutes left. Actually, 9 if you count the clock. So 9.5. We'll see you later there, Jay Jones. Be safe out there, man. Don't get shot. Cowboys! Yeah, Texas! Oh, we got to give us crazy-ass Texans a nice good round of applause. My husband actually dropped my horn. My husband actually had this thing with his, and it was painful for him. He had to stick a needle. Ooh, ouch. Love the stream. Just quickly, any tips on how I can get my dad to stop getting super jealous every time my sister and I... Oh, okay. Don't know. And dude, do you know that's illegal in most states? Like, actually illegal? I know, my Jin. I know you're missing your mama. I'm so sorry, baby. Thank you, BMC. Guys, if you're going to come in here, at least be respectful. Because you're going to be thrown on out. Legends! What's up, brother? What is up? We definitely going to be praying for our Jin, guys. She's still kind of reeling from the loss of her mother, 4th of July. You know, so let's try to at least make sure she also feels nice and welcome. ABC sounds like you got an issue, bro. You know, so we're going to give you a 24-hour timeout. How's that sound? We'll deal with that. Actually, it looks like I just deleted it. That works. Oh, thank you, brother, for praying for her, man. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, hear the medicine starts to come. I can feel it now, guys. That sleep aid. Ooh, that trazodone. Whew. Oh, you're so welcome, my Jin. You know, that's what we're here for, is to support each other. You know, that's why I created this channel, to show the world that everybody can have a safe spot, that everybody can be taken care of. As long as you're not a chomo or trying to cause trouble, you're more than welcome here. You know, just remember, try to keep it a little PG. Just a little PG. Maybe PG-13. Okay? Oh, come here, my Jin. My Jin, a big old hug. My Jin, a big old hug. Don't worry. Yes, everybody, please subscribe to @JenHolder976. Thank you all so much. And if you would, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Really pushes us small content creators out there, because honestly, it's not us. It's you guys that make us popular. So, guys, push us out there, man. Push us out there. Get more people in. Let's get the word out that the world can live in peace. Let's get the word out that everybody has a chance. Everybody has a culture and a beauty to them that we need to explore as other human beings of this planet, so that we can take and learn the grace and the amazingness of every last culture, of every last people. You know, we can literally take and make this world a better place if we simply just take and look at each other, not as different, but as the same with a different point of view. Oh, thank you, thank you, Jin. Thank you, BMC. Thank you, guys. But yeah, that's all we got to do. We just got to look at it as you're you, I'm me. We're different, but who cares? Why? Because you've got something awesome. You've got a light. I've got a light. Let's let it all shine for the whole world to see. Nobody's culture is richer or better than anybody else's. Everybody's got a rich, elaborate culture. Even us Americans who are only about 200-300 years old. You know, we are a young country compared to the rest of the world. A really young country. You know, and we have improved ourselves to beyond measure almost. And we're still steadily improving. But guys, we still haven't learned the fundamentals of what our own Constitution says. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Guys, everybody deserves that. You know, and we don't deserve to stand in their way. Instead, we should be patting them on the back and telling them, go for it, man. You're doing great. You know, keep trying. Or we should be giving them a hand and lifting them up off the ground and telling them, that's all right, brother. We're going to help you get where you need to be. You know, that's how we should be. You know, we should all share. We should all care. You know, guys, but it just doesn't happen anymore. It just don't. Everybody is created differently, but that's what makes it so wonderful. What's up, cowboys? But yeah, that's what makes it so great, is that everybody is created differently. Is that who I honestly think it is? Yeah, hi. Hi, Sierra. How are you doing? All right, bye. But anyway, so apparently my ex-wife just popped in. But anyway, that would be my ex-wife there, O'Doyle. My first wife, to be honest. But yeah, apparently she popped in. Yeah, that would have been my first wife, the one who has my babies. But that was interesting. I have no idea there, Jin Jin. I have no idea why they popped in whatsoever. Yeah, I know. Awkward turtle. He's gonna swim in one spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It'll be all right, man. I just gotta take and keep myself positive. Which good thing is we've only got about 2 minutes left in the show anyway, so that's no big deal. And she didn't start harassing. She just popped in and left, so that's good. But yeah, you know, that was my ex, apparently. But yeah, everybody welcome on in. You know, please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Come join the family. No, she won't be trying to take me away from you anytime soon, love. No, not with our nasty divorce. Trust me. Good night there, Courtney. You have a blessed night. Yeah, don't worry about it, my Jin Jin. Even if she was trying, what does it matter? Because I'm not going anywhere. So, guys, it's down to the last few seconds. So, y'all know what this means. Oh, excuse me. Little bitty burp. Big noise. But, y'all know how this usually goes down. I absolutely love you guys. Completely adore y'all. Y'all propel this channel through the roof. Y'all have brought such joy and happiness into my life. And it's because of you guys that I feel incredible. That I feel like I can actually take on the world now. You know, so I want to thank you guys. Y'all are the backbone of YouTube, the absolute lifeblood of every single channel out there. Without you guys, nothing would work. Without y'all, not a daggum thing would work. So I want to thank you all, and we'll see you all here next time. Remember, see you from a swamp, later from a gator. Love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help. We'll check you all here next time. Love you all. Later.